We're talking to fourth-year head coach Mike Clark. An emotional game, I think, and win. What a year. Best record since 2003. Your senior class are the people you recruited, and it's got to be special for you, 8-2.
John, this was a really good group, a great group of kids, and we kind of came in on the tail end with everything that happened a couple years ago and didn't get a chance to have as much time recruiting as we wanted. But obviously, we found some great players in the group, and a group just of tremendous young men, guys who. Good students, good people, the kind of guys that are going to help. They're going to be successful when they leave here, but really helped to get us to the point where we are today. And, without this group of kids, there's no shot we ever get here. So they, awesome group of kids.
You went into the locker room after the game. What do you tell the kids, or is that too personal?
No, we just thanked them. I mean, look, we got an old tradition here that goes back a long time. And so we had 3 cheers for Lyco, which one of our seniors always done, and Joe Thompson did for us this year, and unfortunately we got to do it 8 times. But then we just, we thanked the kids and for buying into the things that we sold and for getting us to the point where we could win 8 games, and to the point that we're able to compete for championships. And I told the young guys that all the times they think about not doing something, skipping a lift or skipping class, or maybe not acting the right way around campus, socially, to just think about the standard that the seniors have set, and hopefully at that point they'll make the right decision, because these kids were outstanding. I mean, they're just such a great group, so we're really happy.
One thing that I know you really appreciate, the families of these kids are just wonderful, Lycoming families, and they sacrifice a lot to get these kids to the games and follow Lycoming football.
They do. I mean, look, John, there's a pretty blue-collar place, and the kids we recruit remind me of my teammates when we were here. Their families, have all gotten to know each other the way my parents got to know the parents of my teammates, and it's a neat environment. And I mean, look, those families make so many sacrifices: the travel, the tuition, room and board. I mean, the expense of sending their kids to school, borrowing money. It's not easy. I mean, it's hard, and I think it's safe to say that. These kids are good kids because they come from good families, right? I mean, look, we didn't take horrible kids and mold them. Some maybe a little more high maintenance than others, right? I mean, everyone grows up and you have different maturity levels, but we started off with a pretty good product, and that's a tribute to to where these kids come from, and so their families and their high school coaches.
Are we saying that Lycoming has a 0% of getting in playoffs?
I don't know if it's 0. I think it's slim. If the computers have a say, we probably get in. You know what I mean? But I think it's going to be tough. I mean, I'll watch the show tomorrow. We're not working tomorrow. We're taking a day off as coaches, and if they want to send us to Alliance, Ohio, or Whitewater, Wisconsin, we would go. And that's no disrespect to Wisconsin, Whitewater, or Mount Union. I'm just saying I think we're one of the best 32 teams in the country, and I'd love an opportunity to play anybody in the playoffs and show it. And we're headed in the right direction, but I don't know that we can get our hopes up too much. It might not be 0%, but it might be like the 56 100% of Ivory Soap. And I think it's going to be tough.
Pretty slow.
Yeah.
Well, great year, and what's on your agenda? I'm sure try to get a little free time, and then maybe thinking about 2012.
Yeah, we're going to take a couple days, and we have to finish the year and have meetings, end of the year meetings with all of these guys, and then we're going to have to get on the road recruiting. I mean, it's just so competitive, and we've got the ability to go out and we've yielded some really good kids the last couple of years again who've gotten us to this point. But now we have more coaches. We can get into more schools and sell 8 wins, and hopefully continue to get the right kind of kids to come here and help us build on the tradition that this class helped us reestablish.
Okay, it's been a pleasure this year working with you again, and all the time you take for us, and happy holidays, and have a good winter, and enjoy the family.
No, John, and thank you. Look, I mean, not not many people at our competitors, I mean, that do what you do, and you know, I know our kids appreciate it, and our families appreciate it, and it's outstanding publicity for our program, and you know, we want to say thanks to you too. All right, thanks so much, John.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. This has been a recording by WOLnews.com, your Lycoming College football connection.